Bill Maher isn't holding back, calling out the Democratic Party for pushing policies and narratives he says are flat-out anti-American. In this Fiery Life segment, Maher unleashes harsh truths about patriotism, division, and how far the left has drifted from reality.
I love this new trend where politicians say, fuck, and shit. This used to never happen. Even when it did by mistake on a hot mic, it was a big scandal. But now, it's become a way for politicians to signal the public that they are not just regular mad about something, but really fucking serious.
Total bullshit.
An epic fuck-up.
They call it a shit show.
We need to unfuck our country.
I say to that bullshit.
Grow a fucking spine.
I can't stand the bullshit.
Somebody slap me and wake me the fuck up.
And people love it. Look, a politician said fuck. It's like in a movie when they make an old white lady rap.
Hip hop. I hip it to the hip hop.
But here's the thing. Senator Plotkin is a serious person. She's a former CIA agent. You know how every streaming action movie now is about a soccer mom who used to be in the CIA? Okay, that's really her. So we should listen to her because she's right. Lady Deadpool is right. Democrats should reclaim the flag and then get it clean because someone's been humping it. But seriously, this is a serious problem for Democrats. Less than 1 in 4 Democrats under 30 say they're proud to be an American. 54% say they're embarrassed by it. Embarrassed? Like America's your mom picking you up at school? You're embarrassed to be an American? Well, guess what? The feeling's mutual. Because you have no perspective. Is America perfect? No, of course not. No country is. Although, don't get Tucker Carlson started on Russia. But the U.S. is leagues ahead of the rest of the world on most of the progressive issues that are important to young people. America has 14 million women-owned businesses. 17% of black women are starting businesses, which is faster than white women or white men. Gay Americans are free to marry, and 49% of them own property. Yes, in America, gays buy buildings. In other places, they get thrown off them. You know all those old movies you think are cringe? Well, they're cringe because America changed, because we modernized, way more than most societies have. Our current Congress is the most racially and ethnically diverse ever. They're like a beautiful, useless rainbow.
Only 24% of young Democrats say they're proud to be American? Let that sink in. 54% are actually embarrassed. Meanwhile, Bill Maher is out here mocking Tucker Carlson for saying nice things about Russia. But here's the kicker. You think only 24% of Russians are proud to be Russian? Not a chance. This isn't just a stat, it's proof. We've got a generation of Americans raised to hate their own country. And where is it coming from? These woke liberal institutions that brainwash kids into thinking America is evil, racist, and oppressive, instead of the most free and opportunity-filled nation on earth. Bill Maher even rattled off all these stats about how great America is, especially for minorities, for women, for immigrants. So here's my question. If the data says America is actually a great place, why the hell aren't they learning this in school? You know why. Because woke ideology has replaced truth. We've traded education for indoctrination. Honestly, ship some of these kids to Venezuela, Iran, or North Korea for a week. Let them experience what real oppression looks like. I guarantee they'll be begging to come back and kiss the ground at JFK Airport. They're not oppressed, they're spoiled. And the only thing they've been taught is how to be ashamed of the very country that gave them everything.
And we proudly live in a land where every TV commercial features a mixed-race couple, including the ones where it makes no sense. Mom's black, dad's white, and the kid's Asian. But here is the dilemma for Democrats. Their young people, their key constituency, not only don't like their own civilization, they like the wrong one. They actually think Hamas is a liberation movement. They chant for the Houthis. They're chanting, "We will honor our martyrs" at Yale. They're looking for love in all the wrong countries. Someone needs to tell the kids that America is not the society where women basically have no rights, where there's zero freedom of religion and where dissent is punishable by death. Our democracy may be on life support, but we still have elections. They don't. And yet at Coachella this year, when an Irish rap group projected onto screens, "Fuck Israel, Free Palestine," got big applause. "Globalize the Intifada" is the catchphrase that's really catching on these days, as if worldwide suicide bombing and cosplaying Islamic revolutionaries is the answer to our problems. At an AOC Bernie Sanders rally in Idaho last month, someone threw a Palestinian flag over an American flag, and the crowd erupted in approval. What should have happened after that is one of the adults on stage should have told their young, loyal followers, "This is not a symbol of freedom. This is." If the thought leaders in the Democratic Party keep encouraging and not rebuking the idea that America is cringe and the people who run Gaza are great, the Democrats are doomed. Alyssa Slotkin's right. Liberals are weak and woke, especially the white ones, and they indulge all sorts of nonsense from their kids, a pattern that then continues on in the Democratic Party. Last election, it was all the gender stuff, the insistence that men can have babies and such, and now I fear that "we like the terrorists" is the new that. Liberals need to push back on the dumb ideas that come from their children. The Democrats' problem is the energy of the parties with the young and the young are with the terrorists. That's not good. So talk to your children and remind them you don't really want to live like your heroes in Hamas. All the shit you do all day, it was all made in America. Your smartphone, your Grubhub, your freedom to bitch about America, that's all American stuff. You tell your phone you want a milkshake and a guy brings it to your house. Please, you couldn't survive a week living in Intifadaville.
Bill Maher said it best. America is flawed, but it's still the best shot humanity's got. Liberals need to stop raising emotional wrecks who hate their own country. Reclaim the flag, reclaim your spine, or keep losing elections to people who still believe this country is worth fighting for. Smash that like button if you agree and drop a comment. Is the left officially too far gone?